Alrighty, so Clutch Gaming and OK. Since this is a 1v1 series, there's only one player on each team. So let's introduce ourselves to the players. So for OK on your right hand side, we've got Sea Dog. He's got a nice looking PFP right there. And then Squished for representing Clutch Gaming. Also with a nice custom PFP right there. Like I've been saying all night, no stats to show just yet, at least. Next week there'll be more stats to look at, but since this first week is everybody's first games, no match history. Oh, I can put periods in there. Nice. I didn't realize I could put periods in the team name. Alright, decided to send the match info a little bit early. We'll see if they're ready to get it early. No rush, though. Alright, so I believe that's Sea Dog. Told me that he's on his way. Hopefully we get him in here soon. I'm getting latency variation, so okay, Squished is in the lobby now. Oh, and here we go. It goes by Vibe. So, Squished versus Vibe. Perfect. They just let me know that they're ready. I'll transition it over, and we'll get started right away. Let's see. Oh, okay. Alright, Clutch Gaming versus OK. Clutch Gaming represented by Squished, and OK represented by Vibe. So this is a Tier 4 Division 1 matchup. I don't believe US West had a whole lot of ones players, so Tier 4 ended up being the first tier where there was enough players that were interested in playing. So Squish it off to a great start, 16 seconds in. 1 goal to their name. This kickoff in favor of Vibe, going into the back corner on the blue side. Oh, and that pinch, is that going to go all the way? It's just high. That would have been a great way to get your second goal. Squish tried controlling it, but Vibe playing it quick. Squish gets the demo on Vibe. buying some time and granting them possession. Vibe gets a nice bump on Squished. Oh, and Squished was still able to get it past Vibe. They're gonna get to the right side of that ball. Or to the left side rather. The correct side. To be able to slot it in and double the lead in the first minute. Vibe opting for a slightly slower kickoff, but Squished still taking advantage of it and making it 3-0 in the first minute of game number 1. It's a good shot. A good read off of that far right, or off the right wall. Vibe pops it up into the orange corner. Squished still with control for the most part. Can they turn on it quickly? Vibe also pressuring early, gonna get it past Squished. Low boost, so not gonna be able to make a whole lot of it. Squished taking their time. They have full boost, gonna maintain solid possession. Going for an air drag, trying to get in a demo or a bump on Vibe. Just wasn't able to get it. And Vibe's gonna put it on target. Make it 3-1 versus Squished. Oh, that's a nice PFP there too for Vibe. Vibe has all of the good PFPs. Dang. Too bad the team logo doesn't have a custom profile pic. It's just a standard IGL one to give you by default. Squished able to get it past Vibe, and they're able to get around it, make it 4 at that back post. A nice cut there from Squished to send Vibe flying. Vibe rocking an endpoint decal from the esports shop on an Octane. Squished gets demoed there by Vibe. See what they can do. Going for an air dribble, grabs the mid boost. Trying to get on top of it. Squished is still able to get the save. And Vibe's going to get the follow through shot and make it 4-2. I can't tell. Oh, yeah, Squished's in a Fennec. Originally it didn't look like one. I was trying to figure out what it was. But definitely a Fennec. I don't know what decal that is. But it looks similar to Vibe's PFP. Strangely enough. Vibe keeping control of this one. Avoid Squished's demo, and it's going to be a shot, but Squished able to recover nicely enough. And Squished will make it 5. I still didn't get a chance to see what Squished's decal was. I'm not sure what that one is, but it does look pretty similar to Vibe's in-game PFP, which is pretty neat. Maybe they should switch decals. Squished looking to take it down the other way again. Just sitting right in the net. Vibe not able to put anything super threatening. They flew away from the ball on that attempt. Let's see, still plenty of time, 2 minutes, more than enough for a one's player to come back. Vibe sends that one downfield, but not farther than Squished. Oh, and Squished gonna make it 7-2. Excuse me. Squished seemed to have touched it a little bit too far away. Baited in Vibe. Squished able to get the follow through just in time. I was gonna need to try something different here. Oh, and Squished almost puts it to the top corner. But Vibe coming back the other way finally. Able to get a counter-attacking goal. So 7-3 in favor of Clutch Gaming and Squished. Squished winning that kickoff pretty cleanly. Vibe turning on it, pushes it into the corner. Squished ready for it. I believe they still have the boost advantage. Gonna try to get around, get the angle, lifts it up over Vibe. And that's gonna be goal number 8 for Squished. Does well to pop it up and gets the lift there too. Vibe, I think, a little bit too quick to dive in. Five goals, still the difference for Squished over Vibe. Oh, and Squished's gonna hit the top corner again. Top lefty for Squished. Vibe just not worried about the net on that one. But Squished still putting up some great skill to put into the top left corner there. I think at this point, Vibe's got to look towards the next game and see what they can do differently against Squished. Try to get the advantage next time. Squished got that, or I'm sorry, Vibe got that corner boost. Dancing with Squished now. Oh, Squished slowed down to get out of it. I think Vibe is kind of giving up on this one. Just waiting for game number 2 to come around. They can reset it to zeros. Not gonna find one there. Oh, Squished gets the demo on Vibe. They're not gonna go for the goal. Doesn't look like it, at least. Yep, they're just gonna let it die. And Clutch Gaming going to take game number 1. Squished 9 goals on 11 shots, and Vibe 3 goals on 6 shots. So Vibe going to need to do something a little bit different next time. If they want to get some more goals on Squished. All right, game number 2 coming our way. Squished versus Vibe. What can Vibe do differently to beat out Squished? Scored 9 goals last time out off of 11 shots. Vibe shot towards the back wall, not on target. Needs to race back with some boost, so it will get enough early enough. Squished decides to come down after realizing Vibe was going to beat him there. Vibe opted for the boost, and now it's going to get punished by Squished. Takes a quick shot and has enough pace on it that's just out of Vibe's range. Wouldn't be the first time we've seen Vibe prioritized boost over the ball. See if maybe if they can buck that trend, turn it into some goals this time. Squish It looking to go down the other way, and Vibe dives in, misses it, but comes back in and gets it that time. Squish It, that one I think is on net, and Vibe able to put it to the crossbar. It was a weird angle, but I didn't think they'd be able to get it. I thought that if they hit it, it was going to go still into the net. It's a good save from Vibe. Important one too, because you need to limit the number of goals that Squish It can get while getting some of their own, and that's what Vibe has just done. Equalized it 1 apiece. A close pop-up baits Squishy in. Vibe able to hit it up and over. So, just under a minute and a half played, and we're at 1 apiece. Oh, Vibe almost got the little tap towards the net, but it just barely wasn't enough. Vibe overall, though, doing much better this game. Even if we just look at the scoreline, Squish It was up at least 3-0 at this point. Vibe looking to carry it off the ground, going for something a little fancy. Squish It not having it. Vibe gets a demo, though, denying Squishy any opportunity, which is good because Vibe has very low boost, and early pressure would not be good. Squish It needed that, or I'm sorry, Vibe needed that boost and cut in at the right moment. Squish It not really being very quick about the play, but Vibe gonna push this one into the back of the net. Urgency was the word I was looking for. Squish It didn't have that sense of urgency on that play, and Vibe capitalized. Though Squish It might be able to pull it back right away. Oh, but it ends up hitting to the side and maybe a bit backwards. Vibe, opportunity to go 2 up. Lifts it over Squish It, and it's off the crossbar. The turn and the shot. The follow-up is going to go in. A hat trick now for Vibe. Did very well to get it over Squish It, and Squish It dove far enough away that they weren't able to come back around. Squish It going for the corner boost. Vibe forced to turn around. I think Vibe's going... Oh, they're going to grab the mid boost now. Still push it past Squish It. Pop up. Shot. No follow through. Or no second follow through, rather. Vibe only on... Or now on a fold pad. Squish It on target. It was off the sidewall. Or the back wall, rather. Wide of the side post. Squish It gets a demo to buy some time. Opportunity to get boost. Chance to make the play their own, but Vibe putting in very quick pressure. Oh, Vibe pushed it over Squishy. Squish It. But they end up getting a demo on Vibe. Another opportunity to set up their own play. Squish It was trying to get Vibe to bite into something. Vibe was not having it. And Vibe gonna make it 4-1, a 3-goal lead now over Squish It. Vibe playing a lot more defensive this time. Squish It not able to have quite as many opportunities as they did last time. Vibe, another slower kickoff, but Squish It puts it onto the orange back wall. Can they find it? They bump Vibe, but they still land not in a great position. Oh, Vibe. Oh, they missed an opportunity to make it a 4-goal lead. What can Squish It do here? If anything, to capitalize. They're going to pick up possession. Vibe trying to bait the flick. Squishy's flick, or Squished's flick, not the best. And Vibe making it 5-1 with 17 seconds left. Nice little pop there. Gets Squishy to bite and gets the demo, so no chance of Squishy saving that one. And we're gonna have at least a fourth game. Squishy and Vibe share the spoils of the first two games. Now have up to 3 games to find out who's going to take this first series of the circuit. Who's going to start off 0-1. Have to go back to the drawing board. Yep, reminder for those watching that it is a best of 5 up until the semifinals and the finals, which is about 8 weeks away, 9 weeks away, 8 weeks away. And the semifinals, grand finals, and the match for third place are all best of 7s for every game mode, for every Rocket League circuit, I believe. The Invitational might be different. I believe the other regular circuits for IGL, at least for Rocket League, it's best of 7 for semifinals, grand finals, and bronze match. The Squish It and Vibe going at it again, seeing who can go on the match point here in game number 3. Squish It turns away from the goal, from the shooting opportunity. A bit strange. I thought they might go with it. I think they also heard Vibe. Maybe they heard Vibe going up. Thought, oh, Vibe's gonna get it. Let me put myself in a better position now. Oh, Squish It not able to pick up that corner boost and turn around quickly. Vibe tries getting a flick over. He's going to get the follow-up. That's going to be on target, and Vibe going to start this one off once again with the first strike. Vibe with the air dribble, and they're able to get it just under the crossbar. Picked up the full boost, got that second touch, enough pace on it right under the bar. Squish It, not able to get to it. 2-0 in favor of OK. Vibe continuing to push this one along the blue walls. Squish It gonna pick this one up, looking for the dribble. Gets it past Vibe, and they are able to get it on target, get around it. And Squish It only down 1 goal now. And they get the equalizer and bring things back to where they were in game number 1, where they took a commanding 9-3 victory over Vibe. Vibe does well to recover and deny Squish It with an open opportunity on that. Oh, it gets Squish It to dive. Oh, Squish It now has an opportunity to go down the other way, and they're going to put it on target. 5. Mentioning his team name in the chat. As Squish It equalizes. 2 apiece. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Oh, Vibe had a good opportunity there to get the lead back. But hit the ball with the side of their car. I don't think they meant to do that. I think they're trying to get it with the corner. So that direction got messed up a tiny bit, and Squish It gonna capitalize here. It was somewhat of a pinch with Vibe. Well, not very fast one. Squish It just won a good 50. But turned it into a goal at Vibe's expense. And Clutch Gaming now, once again, with the lead that they held onto for so long in game number 1. Vibe pops this one up. Not able to get the follow through. But it turns around here and pops that one over Vibe. And that is going to be goal number 4 for Squish It. Just before halftime, Squish It now 4 goals and a 2-goal lead over Team OK. I swear, some of the things on these teams need to just be flip-flopped, and then all would be right in the world. Team OK, or Squish It has appeared at the end of their name, and OK has appeared at the end of its name. Yet Squish It is not on Team or on OK. And then I mentioned earlier that Vibe's profile picture looks like it would go nicely with Vibe's or with Squish It's decal. Oh, I actually just realized Vibe switched over to a Fennec for this one. Maybe they did that in the first game too, after getting dominated in game 1 in that NB Octane. Oh, I'm sorry, not NB, Endpoint Octane. But Squish It back to winning ways in this one, 5-2 now the scoreline with exactly 2 minutes to go. Another win, or another one kickoff there. Oh, couldn't quite get control of it off the wall bounce. Vibe now with control. Squish It looking for the right time to challenge, and they find it. Squish It pressures at the right time and is going to get another goal because of it. Vibe couldn't get the flick quickly enough. And Squish It of Clutch Gaming now with a 4-goal lead. Vibe still has a minute and a half, so not out of it just yet. They can get a couple goals in fairly quickly. But they'll need to avoid situations like this where Squish It could just go down the other way with a free goal. 7-2 the scoreline. We saw the scoreline in game number 1. The Squish It plenty of free opportunities to shoot at the net. And it appears, at least to me, that a lot of them are off mistakes from Vibe, not really Squish It putting up like great plays.
60 seconds left on the clock.
Like Squish It kind of just waits for Vibe to give him the ball and dive a little bit too far on a front flip, and it takes it down the other end and scores. As Vibe has been needing to work extremely hard to get their goals. They do some. That's not to say that like Squish It doesn't deserve any credit. Squish It has still put up some good plays themselves. It's just that seems to be the trend, to me at least, and what the difference has been between these two teams up to this point. A good pressure from there, though, from Squish It there, though. Recognized Vibe was kind of in an awkward position with respect to the ball. Recognize it, pounce on it, and just enough power to put it in front of the face of the net, but not too much that that they couldn't reach it. And it looks like this scoreline going to end at 8-2. Squish It opting not to find goal number 9. Maybe you can see how long they can hold on to the ball without letting it drop. And Vibe's had enough of it. He wants to move on to game number 4. Demo Squish It. But Clutch Gaming taking game number 3 and putting themselves on match point. I want to pay attention now to see if Vibe makes another card change. Vibe. See what happened there. All right, they're just gonna keep going with it. 3.5 minutes on the clock. Is Squish It and Vibe just gonna play this one out, despite the delay from Vibe in joining? Squish It did make a fine save right there, but it's not going to be enough on the defensive end. Vibe still able. Pretty cheeky touch right there to push it past Squish It. And put themselves up 1-0. Unless you want to now. I think Squish It will be okay with what's about to happen next. A major oof for Vibe. Yeah, Squish It will definitely not regret continuing play or requesting a restart. Now it's at 1 apiece, 3 minutes left. Squish It, a great flick. First the bump on Vibe, and I think Vibe had low boost there. And Squish It, a great flick to just put it, or to put it just out of Vibe's reach. Oh, and Vibe barely able to get the touch right there to keep it from rolling out of the net. It looked like it might have been able to roll up the little side post, but that little touch was enough to keep it in. And Squish it gonna go down the other way off the kickoff. Slot this one in, regain that 1-goal lead. What's up, Flatties? How you doing? Glad you could join us towards the end of our little marathon. We got Clutch Gaming OK in this game number 4 1v1 circuit. Vibe currently down 2-3 versus Squish It. Squish It on match point. Vibe needing to make some plays happen here in the next 2 minutes. Glad to hear you're doing all right. Squish It, good 50 to push it towards the orange half. And is that shot on target? It is. And Squish It doubling the lead to two goals. Yeah, I haven't been streaming a whole lot recently. After the end of the last circuit, I kind of took a break. Worked on developing the stream a little bit, making it a little bit more professional. I built a PC back here that I'm hoping to start using pretty soon once I can get a GPU for it. Yeah, so, and I'm hoping to start streaming a little bit more consistently outside of casting as well. So cast 4 or 5 days a week and then try to stream at least one other day and maybe stream in between games or before or after a little bit. Just get some more content out there as opposed to doing just the casting stuff. Oh, Squish It almost put in that one into the top corner to make it a 3-goal lead. Vibe needs... You're gonna need one here soon. Waiting for Squish It to make mistakes that they can capitalize on. It might be one here, and the shot is just a bit high. They turn on it again. They do had a decent amount of boost. Every second that goes down, Vibe's needs for a goal get greater and greater. If they can't get 2 goals, and that's gonna make it 3. 3 goals is now the quota for Vibe. As Squish It makes it 5-2 with 34 seconds left. Well, there you have it. Vibe has left the building, and Squish It just gonna let the last 34 seconds of this match.
30 seconds left on the clock.
Sure, I'll hop in and play KBM. His last 30 seconds. Let's see. Oh, yes, a save. Oh, right, I don't have unlimited boost here. Oh, it's gonna stay up for me? All right, well, there we have it. Clutch Gaming and Squish It coming out on top for that one. And OK, represented by yours truly and Vibe. Whoops. Whoops. Ah! Oh. What? Yeah, it was a weird ending. I was trying to say, yeah, unfortunate that he left, but still, yeah, there we have it. Clutch Gaming and Squish It are your winners.